Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into a topic that's been buzzing all over the internet, David Omari's YouTube automation course. Is it the real deal, or is it just another scam to watch out for? If you've been wondering whether to invest your hard-earned money in this course, then you've landed in the right place. Now, I know what you're thinking, is David Omari really making a fool out of people, or his claims about YouTube automation just too good to be true, and most importantly, is this course worth my time and money? Stick around, because I'm going to answer all these questions and more. Let's be honest, the idea of automating your YouTube channel and making a passive income sounds like a dream come true. But what if I told you that behind the glitz and glamour, there's a darker side to this story? What if I told you that many people are getting lured in by flashy promises and unrealistic expectations, only to find themselves disappointed and out of pocket? In today's video, we're uncovering the truth behind David Omari's YouTube automation course. We'll break down the claims, expose the tactics, and reveal how he's making a ton of money off unsuspecting people. Plus, I'll share real experiences from people who have taken the course, and trust me, their stories might surprise you. So why are so many people falling for this? Is it the slick marketing, the allure of easy money, or something else? We'll dive into the psychology behind these scams and how they prey on our desire for quick success. By the end of this video, you'll have a crystal clear understanding of whether this course is a legit opportunity or just another scam. You'll also get tips on how to spot these red flags, so you can protect yourself in the future. So, grab your popcorn, but before we start, make sure you've subscribed to our channel. Alright, let's kick things off by talking about David Omari himself. Who is this guy, and how did he become such a big name in the world of YouTube automation? David Omari is a name that's popped up a lot if you've been even remotely interested in making money on YouTube. He's portrayed as the ultimate guru of YouTube automation, promising that you can sit back, relax, and watch the dollars roll in, all thanks to his course. Sounds intriguing, right? But who is David Omari really? Well, he started out just like many of us, creating YouTube content and hustling to grow his channel. Over time, he realized there was more money to be made in selling the dream of YouTube success than in actually creating content. Let's be honest, David's a sharp marketer. He's built a brand that looks slick and professional. His promotional materials are polished, and his personal brand is strong. He knows how to position himself as an expert in the field, which is a huge part of why so many people are drawn to his course. But here's the thing, just because he's good at marketing doesn't necessarily mean he's delivering on his promises. David Omari's rise to fame in the YouTube automation space is a textbook example of how effective branding and marketing can sometimes overshadow the actual product. He's got a knack for making himself look like a success, and that's a powerful tool. But it's important to look beyond the surface. The real question is, does his course live up to the hype, or is it just another well-packaged set of empty promises? So before you dive into the course, take a moment to think about who David Omari is and how he's positioned himself. Is he an actual expert, or just someone who knows how to sell a story? We're about to find out. David Omari's course promises to turn you into a YouTube superstar with minimal effort. His sales pitch is packed with enticing claims: automate your channel, make money, while you sleep, and achieve viral success without lifting a finger.
I'm pretty big on investing, and I actually have something like that just for you. I offer a YouTube automation service where I actually build out the entire YouTube channel for you next level to get you the desired results without you ever lifting a finger, because my team will take care of that for you, right? So if you are serious about something like this, so you guys can go ahead and apply it.
Sounds like the perfect recipe for easy success, right? But let's hit pause for a moment and unpack these promises. The idea of automating your YouTube channel and watching the money roll in with minimal effort is alluring, but how practical is it? Here's where things start to get a bit murky. Many users who've taken the course have reported a reality check. Instead of the promised effortless success, they're finding themselves struggling to achieve even modest results. One user said, "I was sold on the idea of sitting back and letting the automation do the work. What I didn't expect was to spend countless hours trying to figure out the automation tools and barely seeing any return on my investment." Another thing mentioned is that the course is full of generic advice that you can find for free online. The promised automation was just a bunch of hype. So what's going on here? It turns out that, while the course may offer some useful information, it often falls short of delivering the high returns it promises. Automation tools, they might help, but they won't work miracles. You still need to put in a significant amount of effort to see results. It's also worth noting that YouTube automation isn't as straightforward as it sounds. There's a lot of nuance to creating successful content, optimizing your channel, and engaging with your audience. Automation can help streamline some of these processes, but it's not a magic bullet for instant success. The reality is that achieving success on YouTube, whether through automation or not, requires time, effort, and a lot of learning. The course might offer valuable insights, but don't expect to hit the jackpot without rolling up your sleeves and getting your hands dirty. So, if you're considering jumping into David Omari's course, be prepared for a more nuanced reality than the one presented in the marketing materials. It's not as simple as flipping a switch and watching the money flow in. And that's something you need to understand before you invest your time and money. Alright, let's talk about the financial side of things. How much are you actually shelling out for David Omari's course, and what kind of return can you expect? The initial price of David Omari's YouTube automation course might seem like a reasonable investment, maybe a couple of $100, but that's just the beginning. Once you're in, you're often hit with a barrage of upsells. Want to unlock advanced modules? That'll be another $500. Need personalized coaching? Prepare to fork out even more. Let's break down the costs. Say you spend $300 on the course, and then you're persuaded to buy additional tools and coaching, bringing your total to around $1,000 or more. That's a significant chunk of change, especially if you're expecting to see a quick return on that investment. So what kind of return can you actually expect? Here's where things get a bit grim. Many users report that they struggle to make back their initial investment. Despite the promises of big earnings, the reality is often far less lucrative. One user mentioned, "I spent over $1,000 on the course and the upsells, but I barely made $100 in revenue." The return on investment was a huge disappointment, another said. "I was hopeful, but after putting in all that money and effort, I realized that the results just didn't match up to the hype." It's clear that there's a disparity between the hype and the reality. Many users report that the course didn't live up to their expectations, either because the content was too general or because the automation tools didn't deliver the promised results. Before you make a decision, it's crucial to dig into real user reviews and experiences. Look for patterns in the feedback and see if there are recurring issues or red flags. Don't just rely on the testimonials provided by the course creators. Seek out independent reviews and opinions. Alright, we've covered a lot of ground today. David Omari's rise to fame, the bold claims of his YouTube automation course, the financial implications, psychological tactics, real user experiences, and the stark contrast between marketing hype and reality. Before you make a purchase, take the time to assess what you're really getting. The goal is to invest in resources that truly align with your goals and provide genuine value. Don't let the hype cloud your judgment. Instead, focus on what's practical and achievable. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more in-depth analyses like this. And if you've had any experiences with David Omari's course, or if you have questions about other YouTube automation strategies, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you and continue the conversation. Thanks for watching, and remember, always do your research and think critically about where you invest your time and money. Until next time.